Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5, Episode 5. So we starting off with Kirk and Rashida. Now since these two were such experts in the music industry, they go to see Kirk's old disrespectful daughter perform. I say that because the way she was acting last week towards Rashida's mama. I forgot to mention that in my review from last week, but she was all kinds of disrespectful. And the fact that Rashida just stood there and didn't say anything, or Kirk just stood there and didn't say anything, really upset me. I don't know how I forgot to put that in there. Why, Rashida, this little girl, I'm called little girl because that's what she was acting like. She was seriously arguing with your mom. Now I come from the day you don't argue with adults. I don't know what these kids is today, how they just going off and just talking to grown folks any old kind of way. And Rashida, you just sat there and let her do that. I kind of see Kurt letting his daughter, Kelsey, just act that way because Kurt don't really respect your mama. But this is your mama. You should have stepped in look here, little girl. What you're not going to do is disrespect my mama in my store. So if you want to keep this job, I'm going to need you to show some respect to your elders. So back to this whole little performance. It was just like any other performance on Love and Hip Hop from the Unknown Artist. Just it was mediocre. They had people in the audience. They was clapping and doing all that other stuff. But, this is what they're getting paid to do. They're extras. So they're going to do what? They'll clap to the person who's on stage performing. So but Rashida's her whole thing is she wants to mend the fences between Kurt and Lil Scrappy. So after hearing Lil Scrappy's how he felt about Kurt not being there and he could have lost custody of his daughter, Kurt realized dang, this is something serious. I could have really hurt this man. Really, that's why he was going to court, so he could keep custody of his child. And this whole little situation right there, but then they made up a little too fast for me. I don't know how long it was between the last time they seen each other, but the fact that in the span of 5 minutes, and I'm pretty sure it was longer than that, but they just, oh, I'm sorry, dog. I didn't realize it was that way. I should have been there for you, hug it out. It just went a little too fast to me. And I like to do a poll. Who else felt that it went a little too fast for them just making up like that? So we have Jocelyn, Stevie J, and KK. So Jocelyn, she's trying to find a venue for her video release party that she got going on. And KK shows up, and right off the bat, Joss wants to know if Stevie J and KK are sleeping with each other. Are they having relations? And for a split second, KK had this oh snap, weird caught look on her face. So her and Stevie do this. Oh no, we just my sister, just my brother. I don't know where you getting that from, but Jocelyn, she got that one. She got her eye on these two. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Stevie J. Cause who hasn't Stevie J slept with? He slept with you. He slept with Mimi. I'm pretty sure he slept with that one girl that was on there season 2. And I'm pretty sure he slept with a plethora of women before, during, and after you. So I wouldn't put it past him, but they say they play brother and play sister, but that don't mean nothing. Y'all get drunk or y'all just using this is my play sister, so people wouldn't be suspicious of y'all. But she did have this look of oh snap, we caught. We gotta play this off look. Tell me, was I the only one that felt that that's the kind of look that she was giving off? So we have Mimi and Jocelyn going furniture shopping. And Mimi, she's been really shady towards Jocelyn in her confessionals. But while she's with Jocelyn, she's smiling and grinning and all that good stuff. So they looking for furniture for her new place. And if next season Mimi is in a new place, I'm just gonna wash my hands on her, because she has moved 3 times in 5 seasons. Who has time and effort to just be moving all the doggone time? I just need to know that. So while they sitting there talking, let them tell it. They are trying to be amicable, for Eva's sake. I was well, y'all could have did that from the beginning, but you didn't. Now I have a theory on how they came to not like each other. They said last season that Stevie and Mimi, they used to have threesomes with Jocelyn. What I think happened was Mimi and Stevie were together. They were happy. Jocelyn came in as the extra person for them to have fun with. Well, without knowing, Stevie hooked up with Jocelyn I want you to be my boo thing. And this was around the time they got to filming season 1. So this is when it was this is her man, and Mimi didn't know that she was pushed to the side yet. This is what I'm thinking is happening. We brought her in. I didn't know that you were leaving me for her, so that's why I'm mad. But now they all about this, oh, you know, we're going to be friends. But Jocelyn wants me to know I got some evidence on KK. I done got all her criminal history, because I'm pretty sure you do not want Eve around this woman. And I'm thinking, wouldn't Mimi have already known about KK's like criminal history since her and Stevie was together around the time that KK was doing all this criminalistic? I know criminalistic is not a word, but y'all know I am known for just like making up random words out of other words. So if you're new to my channel, this is what I do. So in her criminalistic ways. So I would think Tina Tallis KK is, you know, Stevie's play sister and all that good stuff, that he would been like, Mimi, you know my play sister KK? Well, they didn't try to, you know, get her on doggone it, kidnapping, attempted murder and all that stuff. She's on the run, she's on the record most wanted. See, this is the way I think, you know, it would have went down. You know, Mimi would have already known these things. Or, hey, even Jocelyn would have known these things. So she's with Stevie now, and that's his play sister. But hey, let them tell it like Jocelyn, she found out this, she was clutching her pearls. Mimi found out that she was clutching her pearls, and they just didn't know what to do. But, you know, Johnson's like, I know you got your baby, and now you know I know you don't want your baby around this crazy woman. So I just thought I'd let you know. But Jocelyn, she's on this, I have news and I'm ready to spread it. Like, this is already news. It was already after we figured this out like a few episodes ago. But I'm guessing this is her no time to shine and be like, hey, I got some evidence on KK. So speaking of KK goes to see Scrap DeLeon and Sass after they done performed in what looks like somebody's basement. But anyways, so she's mad because she ain't seen her grandbaby. Scrap DeLeon hasn't seen his son. So let's take TIERRA to court. Scrap DeLeon, he not trying to do that because he already has jail already like looming on him, and like why add fuel to the fire? But she feels like she has grandmother rights, you know. She can like take her to court and see her grandbaby. But all TIERRA had to say is, Your Honor, I told him I don't want my son around his new girlfriend, and as long as the new girlfriend is in the picture, you can't be around my son. This woman is a known criminal, and I don't want my child around that. Like, and on top of that, he's about to go to jail because he's not had guns on him in his car, so that's not a safe environment for my child, and boom, the case would have been thrown out. But she still wants to go to court. But I'm like, I understand where you're coming from, but if you have like all this like criminalistic history, and you were like just got done, you know, doing some criminal stuff, and you headed to jail, maybe you just going up there and be like, hey, I want to do this. It's not a good idea. Because you ever like, you know what, I'm going to just terminate your rights altogether, and you ain't going to be able to see the child at all because y'all doing too much over here with y'all criminal lifestyle, and that's not, you know, good for a baby. And then they can look at her as like, you know, he was a well-known criminal when you got with him, so don't be mad when he's still doing criminal things. I have a question. Why does Tommy have on a different wig in her confessional? Same dress, different wig. She had like a short blondish one on, but now she got a black one on. Is that the same dress that was like Jocelyn had that on in like season 2 in her confessional? You know, after she got a little money and she wasn't looking like the Jocelyn from first season? That dress. But anyways, Tommy shows up to Scrap DeLeon's house in her drawers with a fur coat on because she's taking it like Jocelyn got in her head and he got him another woman over there. So she goes over there just like destroying this. Well, she didn't destroy his house. She's looking everywhere. She's looking under the bed, in the refrigerator, behind the refrigerator, in the linen closet, in the utility closet, in his bathroom, like everywhere in his house. But then like after she couldn't find anything, she like busted out crying because she felt stupid. I was like, this is the second time somebody's convinced you that something's going on and you just like take heed to that and go investigate. Like KK told you that, hey, Scrap DeLeon, he's still with the mother of his child. Go over there and figure that out. And what ended up happening is you getting into a fight. Johnson tells you that he got him a new woman, so you run over there to confront him. Like, why are you surprised about this? Because you didn't know that he was like still getting it on with his baby's mother. So like, why are you over there? And he's sitting there like, you feel stupid, don't you? But it's like, you kind of the reason for this because you've been cheating on these women, and then when they go suspect you cheating this with somebody else, you like, I ain't even cheating. See, this is the thing you talking about. See, I'm paraphrasing now. Like, you always come up here thinking you finna find something, going over there and cry. And then at one point, after she didn't went into his house looking all over in every random place that she can to find this random girl that Jocelyn told her about. She doggone it proceeds, and this is like so Love and Hip Hop ... whether it's Love and Hip Hop New York, Atlanta, or Hollywood, where they have these girls just have a stack of cash in their purse and they just throw it at whoever they mad at. I'm like, who walks around with that much money just in their purse? Like, why? Like, you got, like, obviously this is your plan to throw it at them, or you wouldn't just have this much money in your purse to throw. And like, what do you do to where you got money to where you can just be throwing it? Because I don't know you have a job. TIERRA, she has 2 jobs. We've seen her at least one of her jobs. So Tommy, what is it that you do to where you got money to where you can just throw it at Scrap DeLeon? And after she done did that infamous, I'm going to reach in my purse and throw a wad of cash at you, she's running outside trying to jump in any and every car she can. So this is when producers had to jump in. Like, we can't have somebody on our show jumping in random cars while they're in their drawers. Like, we can't have this because you looking like a prostitute right now, and that's gonna look bad on our part. Because like, she had on like her drawers with some stockings and a fur coat, looking like a lady of the night. Make pretty up the where I don't want to say prostitute, but she was looking like a lady of the night trying to jump in cars, and producers had to jump out like, nah, car, go ahead and ride off. You are not finished. Like, she did it twice. Like, she was trying to jump in cars. I was like, you could have got hurt if producers hadn't stepped in, and now you're looking stupid. Like, not really stupid, but you done went over this man's house thinking he's cheating again because something Jocelyn told you, and then you just threw money at him. Yeah, of course, I don't think it's her money. I'm pretty sure Mona just like, here, put this money in your purse, and then once you get done getting mad, just throw it at him. But still, like, this is what your life has come to. So we have the Creep Meeting Atlanta edition. We got doggone Stevie, Lil Scrappy, Scrap DeLeon, Kurt, what's his name, Young Jock, and some other dude there. They out playing paintball, having fun. Lil Scrappy, he's happy he's getting a little shots off of Kirk's head, that's make them even now. And then this is time where, it's always, they all got something going on in their life, but it's always in these creep meetings. There's one particular dude that it's just, he got something really going on. And this week it is Scrap DeLeon, because what Tommy didn't bust through his door looking for some woman that Jocelyn told her that he was creeping with. So now Steve like, oh, Jocelyn had this going on. Like, first, Jocelyn had accused me of, sleeping with KK. Now she's accusing you of having another girl. Like, he's starting to wonder, is this whole party she's trying to get together like one big setup to like expose and like confront folks? And I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was going to happen, because, Jocelyn in her feelings, she's mad, she's coming back trying to be this new person. Then I need to bring something in. I don't know if I said this last week with Jocelyn, she's trying to be this, I'm so fine and, sophisticated and refined and all that stuff. Like, it was 2 seasons ago that doggone you was throwing blows on everybody on the stage. So let us not forget that, Jocelyn, that you was fighting folks. You was doggone fighting Steve in season 1 when you, him, and Mimi went to that counseling session, and it took 4 swole dudes to get you off of Stevie. So let's not act that like we're above fighting situations, since she was like fighting like 2 seasons ago. So Mimi has, I guess, a housewarming party, which turned to a I Hate Jocelyn party, because she didn't invited Tammy, Rashida, Arian, Chris. Like, I don't hang around with all kind of females, so I'm gonna sit this one out. Carly Red was there, Rashida was there, so they all sitting around, and it just turned into a I don't like Jocelyn party. And this is where I didn't like the situation. Mimi, you're over there talking about Jocelyn, but like, you was just out shopping with her. So what is it? You don't like her, or do you like her? I know y'all trying to say y'all being amicable for Eva and all that stuff, but if you don't like her, you don't need to hang out with her. Yes, you don't want Jocelyn to know where you live at for whatever reason, but like, don't sit there and be around your homegirls and be talking about Jocelyn, but then go hang out with Jocelyn, and you going to her party. Everybody else there's like, I ain't finna go to that girl party. Carla Red, she done apparently seen the lights of her and Jocelyn not friends. She's like, these girls tried to tell me for the past 2-3 years that Jocelyn wasn't my friend, and I didn't believe them. And her and Jocelyn had this whole weird situation earlier on in the episode where they were sitting there talking after Jocelyn's like basically threatened her with blackmail, then asked her to come to her party. It was like really, really weird and very, very confusing. I was like, really? We just sitting around talking about how we don't like this girl while we drink wine and eat cheese? Okay. Was it me, or was Jocelyn acting like a jealous ex-girlfriend? Because Mimi introduces Chris to Jocelyn, and Jocelyn's over there like, oh, look at this cute little thing. This your girl. Like, are you jealous of Mimi? Or jealous of Mimi's with Chris now? Because you was acting a little too jealous. Like, asking like, I know she ain't good like me. Like, what, really? So anyway, that was just a review. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. Like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.